Well, it's about time. Hello again, Skunk here. And today we have the first pre-release for 1.16.2, and I'm so excited. They added something very, very awesome. Can't believe it took them this long. You might have noticed it in the intro. We'll get to that later. But for now, there are other things that they have changed I want to touch on. And some of them are kind of interesting. The first few that we're going to be looking at are in the Nether. And the first one is that Striders will now actively seek out lava. That makes complete sense. They don't like being cold, so now... Oh, that's cool. So now they will actively search to find lava so that they can warm up. And yeah, I'm kind of surprised it took them this long to get that, but that's cool. Also want to point out that they will not leave the lava. No, they like the lava so much they will not leave it. They will stay warm. So this guy's basically stuck here for all of eternity. Another small detail that they've changed in this pre-release is that any zombified piglin that is riding a strider is now going to be holding a warped fungus on a stick. Well, on a fishing rod, really, but yes, which makes sense. If they're riding it, they should be holding one of those. So that's a nice little change. Crimson roots and warp roots are no longer obtainable by punching them. You now need to use shears to get them, which, well, that actually makes sense also. Why don't they add these things in the first place? Piglins will now get mad at people if they break a minecart with a chest, because that's a way of getting around them not liking you taking a chest. You could put a hopper with that below it, and now you can't do that, so don't try doing that because they get really mad at you. A great new addition is now when you are running on soul soil or soul sand with your soul speed boots, you can now jump and you don't lose your speed, which is awesome. Also, if you have a half slab, you can run on top of that with the soul soil being underneath as well, which is awesome. They have added a new setting into the video settings, which is this one right here, distortion effects. 100% down to off. And what this basically does is that when you have the distortion from nausea or going through a portal, which looks something like this, it's kind of wavy, it's kind of annoying to your eyes, but you know, sometimes that could actually be really bad for some people to be looking at. So now you can change that, and look, if we drop it down to, well, let's say 20%, and we'll give ourselves the nausea. You can see it's just a little bit of weird distortion, and then of course you can turn it all the way off, and then you don't get any of the distortion. And I think this is a good change. It's very accommodating to some people, and some people just might want to turn it off. The last and most exciting thing that they've added in this pre-release is chains. But chains are already in Minecraft. But no, these are sideways chains, and they look absolutely amazing. They look better if they're connected to something, though. But yes, you can now have chains that go vertical. You can have chains that go horizontal in both directions, all just depending on what side of the block you're placing them on. Makes no difference where you are standing, only which side you're placing them on, and that is awesome. Yes. This has been like the #1 complaint that I've heard about chains since they were first introduced. And yeah, they look absolutely great when they're waterlogged, and sideways is just amazing. I don't know why it took them this long to put them as sideways. It should have been, you know, the first thing they did when they added chains was make you be able to go sideways with them. And oh, man, look at it's just so cool. I love it. I love it. So I can't wait for 1.16.2 to come out, being pre-release #1. Probably within the next couple weeks, I would think you could get these things in your regular old Minecraft world. So this is awesome. And that is going to do it for today. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, turn on those notifications. You can follow me on Twitter, join my Discord channel, and hope to see you guys in the next pre-release or in the next release. Until next time.